Yes, sir. This is where I spend my lunch every day. That sound reminds me of the podcast. So, let me give you a panoramic view of what I got here, and then I'll go back and point out each piece to you. Okay, so let me start right here with this Concept 2 rower. It's an older model. I got it from my work gym, my work fitness gym. They were renovating and getting rid of this thing, and I used it a lot there. And I told them, man, I'd really like that. And they said they would sell it to me for $150. Thought that was a great deal. So I told them I had $100. They took it, and I have it. Here it is. It's a great addition to the gym. So this plant bucket, this is where I keep all the belts. My 20-pound vest is in here. You can see the EO3 patch there. There's a pair of ankle weights down in there, which I don't really use. At the beginning of COVID, I was feeling creative to add something new to my gym. So I went out in the woods, found this thick stick. I whittled it down and spray painted it, attached this cord to it with a carabiner on the end, and voila, I have a forearm blaster. I don't use it a lot, but at the end of my workouts, if I'm feeling like it, I might throw some weight on there and do a little bit of that. I recently bought some different tension rubber bands for things like lateral walks or whatever else GGA throws our way that requires bands. I got a thicker tension band right here, some other tube bandings, the handles for it. I got an ab roller. Sometimes I substitute this in place of bar rollouts. Got a couple of plyo boxes. The one on the bottom I don't use so much. It's plywood. I mean, it's particle board, so you got to be a little wary when you jump on it. You got to make sure you don't jump right in the center of it. The one on top is the one I usually use, and I place this part of it on the ground. So you got a 24-inch and a 16-inch height. I usually jump from the back onto the top there. If you're going for a lower height, I jump this way on it. The only thing is you got to make sure you got good accuracy, otherwise it could be disastrous. I got an H10 polar chest strap here to keep track of my zone 2s. I got chalk for grip improvement. I got chalk for marking my rounds. And in this case, my video takes, take 5. Got different, got some workout gloves that my wife likes to use, especially if it's the winter and the bar is really cold. I got calluses on my hands, so damage is done in my case, I guess. I got my anchor speaker for some tunes out here. Stopwatch, kind of keep track of how long I'm working out. Another wristwatch for keeping track of my rest times. I got a pair of leather gloves. Last year I had a hurt shoulder and I did some crab walks, and that seemed to really strengthen my shoulders. So from time to time, even today, I still try to do some crab walks down on the road, and these leather gloves will protect my hands from the pavement, especially the heat on the pavement. So I use those. You can see my bumper plate collection here. I have some steel weights that we acquired last fall. I was needing to increase my weight capacity here. With COVID happening, these bumper plates doubled in price, so I didn't want to pay that. We ended up finding these steel weights, but it worked out because there's handles here and they work well for farmers carries, so I use these for farmers carries as well. Also during COVID, when I found out, or at the beginning of it, when I found out I'm not going back into the office, so I'm not going to be using the gym at our building, I ended up having to buy this rack. It's got a pull-up bar there. I bought this rack and the bench, which allowed me to do my squats and bench press here at the house, among other things, but that helped a lot right there. I got some cones for marking off distances, especially if I'm doing like shuttle runs or any other different runs like 200 meters, 300 meters, 400, whatever. I can run out and mark it and come back and know how far I gotta go. But I got some extra chalk, some extra stopwatches, got my rings here. That's a great piece to the gym, like that. I got some speed ropes. I just recently bought these for my wife. It's a really nice thicker speed rope. If I'm doing double unders, I'll go place this pegboard out on the pavement, out on my driveway, to help preserve that rubber coating that's over this cable. So there's my speed rope. So including the bar, all my plates equal 330 pounds, which suffices for everything I need to do here in the garage. The only thing it hinders me on is when I need to max out on deadlift. Well, I definitely need more weight for that. Maybe one day. One day soon I'll add that. So I made these plywood plates here for my older son when he was younger. I was showing him some movements and I wanted to keep the same height of the bar without adding any weight to it as my bumper plates. So I made these and that works out well for practice. Got a 10-pound medicine ball. Got a range of kettlebells here from 55, 35, 20, and 5. Also got a range of dumbbells. So I got my 35 pounds, 20 pounds from the 19th century apparently, early 19th century, 10-pound, and I think those are like 2.5 or 3 pound. I don't really use those. Found them at a thrift store along with these early 19th century dumbbells. But hey, you snag up weight whenever you can, right? I do use the other one, the rounded dumbbells from time to time. Got 2 pairs of barbell clamps and a 25-pound bar. My wife likes to use that. I got this mat for doing planks and stuff. Just adds a little more space out here for planks and sit-ups, stuff to save your back and joints and whatever from laying right on that cement. Oh, we got dry erase board. Like to post the workouts there just so I don't have to keep consulting my phone. I can just quickly glance up and see what's next or be reminded what's next. Got some extra pads here for if I'm going out on the driveway to do planks. Got some extra space out there. Got a wooden bar here and an iron bar. Use this for like PVC pass-throughs or death march. Got pull-up straps, wrist straps, and this one's pretty cool. Got a slack line. Boy, kids love that one whenever I put that up. So I think that's everything inside the gym. So a lot of times, I'm 6'5", so a lot of times whenever I got overhead movements, I got a low ceiling in the garage, so I have to come out in the driveway, which is fine by me because this is a chance for me to get a daily dose of sun, so I can mark off that element in the EO3 elements of getting outside and getting some sunlight. I made these flats a few years ago when I first got my barbell and my bumper plates. I used to just work out here right on the cement, but I dropped it one time, like I was accustomed to doing, and I made a fresh new crack in my driveway and realized I can't be doing that anymore. So I made these plywood flats, put little bumpers on them because I do have a slight decline right here. So if you drop the bar, it kind of rolls right up and stays on those bumpers, and it prevents my bar from becoming a runaway freight train down my driveway. You can see I got a pretty steep grade to my driveway. I do my runs out here. At the end of the other side of the street, there's like 50 meters. So down and back can give me a good 100 meters. Or if I need to do a 400 meter run, it's down the driveway and continue down the street 200 meters to the cul-de-sac, turn around and back up. And let me tell you what, the trip back is a slog, let me tell you, especially on those hot sunny days. It only makes you better, right? So this is where the magic happens each day. I enjoy it. I wouldn't have it any other way. So I appreciate you being with me so far. Let me show you a couple more things outside my gym. I want to show you some other toys I got. I made this Atlas ball a couple years ago. It ended up being 79 pounds. So I use this, lately I've been using it for river heist. And if you were to look around here, I still got potholes from the last time I did river heist before I got this trailer. Man, I was all over this place putting potholes all in the ground, but that was fun. And that will take it out of you. So follow me to the backyard. I want to show you a couple more things, okay? I like to keep my backyard fairly natural. You can see my garden, which I tend. I like getting another daily dose of sun from that. So follow me out here. So a few years ago, I asked my wife for a tire so I could flip it. She got me this one. It's not super heavy, but it can be fun to flip. Do that, pick it up, smash it with a sledgehammer. It's really fun. A little exercise there. Also, if I need to do any kind of kipping pull-ups or toes to bar, I usually try to do them out here. Plus, I just like working out outside. I think that's cool. Sometimes I'll even do Murph out here and just get all dirty in the dirt there. The only downside to this bar is it's smaller, so it kind of wears on your grip after a while. It'll wear your hands out. But it's good. It's at a good height for me. I'm 6'5", and I can hang from that bar and barely have my toes touching the ground, so that's good. Whereas inside the gym, you're pretty much limited to strict pull-ups. All right, so follow me right here past the compost pit. Got a couple more things I want to show you, and then I'll be done. Got a rope here. A few years ago, I set this up to a 15-foot height when I was doing CrossFit, and I would do my climbs out here. I don't do CrossFit anymore, but I do enjoy doing rope climbs, and I like the skill of that, so I'll do that from time to time just for fun. Just one of those added exercises I do. In 2016, I ran a couple of Savage races, and I liked their monkey bar contraption they had, and thought, you know what, I'm going to make one of those in my backyard. And there it is. I don't use it as much as I wished I did. I'm going to try to change that. I believe in grip strength and being able to hang. I want to improve that even more. But there it is. And it's tall enough that a 6'5" kid can hang from it without the legs dragging all over the ground. All right. Well, that does it for my playground. This is where I play. This is where I work out. Appreciate you visiting us. Bye-bye.